Right, haven't had time to warm up this morning. Straight into a race. Jump on a little bit of a in. Right, let's go. Music's playing. Good music. Hmm. Okay. Ugh. Be interesting to see how this goes this morning. Literally being out of bed 10 minutes straight into a race. No warm up. There we go. Morning, Matty. In a good mood today. So this is a 20-kilometer race. Indeed, we are. Not sure why my heart rate monitor isn't working this morning. Nice morning race to start the day. Couple of steep climbs on this ride. Not sure why the camera's laggy. We'll have to go a bit this morning. We'll have to go to the third camera angle. Okay, let's see what we can do on this climb. I want to be holding about 250 up this hill. Morning, morning, morning. Doing all right. Third at the moment. Keep pushing on. Trying to hold the gap, hold the lead. Not the lead, but you know, positioning where we're at. Not as much as you might think. Depends if you get the turbo trainer second hand or brand new. I picked this one up for £150 on Facebook Marketplace a couple of years ago. And then the computer system Rouvy is about £15 a month. Might be a little bit more now. Not a problem. So brand new, you're probably looking at sort of £500–600. But you can usually pick them up second hand on Facebook when people have an impulse buy, and then they're like, nope, order that now. And now, especially sort of moving into spring, you pick them up nice and cheap there. Guys behind are gaining on me. Which one, the app or the trainer? It's called a direct drive turbo trainer. Damn upgrade, just keep up with them. Thank you very much, Snow Bunny. Oh, this hill's killing me. Not sure where my head's gone. Try number one. I'm not sure what's going on with the camera there. There we go, we'll go to that one. A nice descent after this. So what I do And I will pick up the pace towards the top. Try and push up and over. And then I've got a bit of a recovery. Something like that. Heart rate at 190. So I really got to bring that down. So a little way back from the person that's in front of me, nearly 200 meters behind. We've got a little while to try and catch up. Now closing the gap ever so slowly. Oh. Morning, morning. How are you doing? Are you doing well? Not sure why this camera's laggy. So what we do, we go to the camera on the side. Thank you very much. That's what it's all about. Not so much the motivation, it's having the discipline to do what you say you're going to do. Right, I've eased off the gas a little bit. So pick up the pace. See if we can close the gap between me and Alex. Ale got 9. Yeah, you can use that for indoor cycling. This one I'm on is actually also a Carrera. The gap is widening a bit too much. So if you look down where the back wheel would be, we've got a thing called a direct drive trainer. You hook it onto there, and that acts as your back wheel. It also measures all your data. So on the bottom of the Rouvy screen, on the bottom left, you can see the watts that I'm putting out, the RPM, all of that sort of stuff. It is really easy to set up. The best place you can get it from will most likely be Facebook Marketplace, especially moving into spring. A lot of people will be selling theirs, but I have put in my link tree in my bio all the stuff that I use. So you've got the direct drive trainer, Amazon link, but if you buy it new, you're looking at sort of £500–600. You go on Facebook Marketplace, you probably get it for a couple of £100. A direct drive trainer, smart trainer. Not a problem. I don't think it's laziness. I think it's just a matter of just shifting your priorities, shifting your values. Why is it you want to go to the gym? If you can root it to a deeper meaning than just because you want to, you've got more chance of actually seeing it through. Just start a couple of days a week. Don't start too drastic. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They say, right, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do 5 days a week. And going from 0 to 5 is just too much of a big shift in their routine and all that sort of stuff. Let's just start 1 or 2 days and then increase it from there. So I've been back in the gym now since November. And when I first went back, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get into this. And now I'm bloody loving it. About 10 years ago, I was into powerlifting and I got to some quite respectable numbers on like the 3 main compound lifts. So going back to the gym and trying to rebuild on them is quite refreshing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to close this gap between 3rd and 4th. So keep going, keep trying. Just a reminder, guys, if you haven't already hit that follow button, then please do. I would say cycling. You can change the intensity, you can change what kind of workout you're doing. Walking just takes so bloody long. I mean, I can jump on here, do a 10–15 minute ride and be absolutely gassed and knackered, but never really get that from walking. But although if you're doing zone 2 training, your heart doesn't really know whether you're walking, running, cycling. It's about elevating that heart rate to your zone 2, which I'm well above today. 167 my heart rate is at the moment. 173 now, saying threshold. Let's see if this other camera's sorted itself out yet. It's still not good. Not sure why. Must be the phone running slow. Still got 8 kilometers left. Definitely eases off the legs a little bit. Unfortunately, there's 3 hills on the way to the end. Hopefully my legs don't die. I think Cookie 24 that's just behind me is a bit stronger up the hills, so he might well catch me. The sweat is pouring off my face. It's gaining quite quickly, to be fair. I think I've really got to push on the descents. Thank you for the encouragement. If you haven't already, keep smashing that like button. Help spread the live. And also follow along if you want to see more of this and some more gym content as well. Yesterday was bench press. Done 107.5 for a paused top single, followed by 4 sets of 485, I think it was. Morning closers joining. This is something we've been saying that we're going to do again for a little while. Morning rides are back. Yesterday was a 3:30 in the morning ride. The day before that, 6 o'clock in the morning. All the while I can get ready the night before, lay everything out. The morning rides will be there. It won't always be this high intensity. This morning is a race. I'm currently 4 out of 10 with 6 kilometers to go. So if you are enjoying it, hit the follow button. It is free. Much appreciated. A lot of people always ask about the recovery. How can you ride and gym every day? And it's essentially having a decent nutrition, like supplements. So I've been using Hammer Nutrition, absolutely phenomenal stuff. And the best thing is, it is all natural ingredients. So for those that struggle with like energy gels, whey proteins, things like that, because of all the UPF and all the crap that's in it, give that a go. Just waiting on another order to be in the next couple of days. Might have to do a little video on the nutrition or the supplement side. I think the person behind me is a hell of a lot lighter than me. Oh, man. Catching up quick. There we go. I've opened the gap a little bit more. Oh. Heart rate at 187. Not exploded just yet. 5 kilometers to go. You can control the music as well. On this white thing here, that is the formula for changing the music. If you want to skip the track, if you want to put something into the playlist, use that. Morning Jay, morning Amari. It'd be nice if I can hold on for 4th place. Isn't a dry spot left on my t-shirt. Usually always lay a towel out. But I completely forgot until I got on the bike and started riding. All right, we've opened the gap now to about 500 meters. We can ease off a little bit. Not sure how long this last hill is going to be. I think we should be fine. Thank you, Goldie. Oh, yeah, Goldie, for the live share. Been riding now for 34 minutes. Probably got about five minutes left. Maybe a bit longer. 2.5 kilometers to go. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that follow button. We are doing these lives every single morning. Not always this high intensity, mind you. Those just joining, welcome aboard. We'll come out to the end of the ride. Been riding for 35 minutes. And this is something that we try to do every morning as a way of starting the day and showing that consistency can be done, whether you have a full-time job, a family, whatever it is you're doing. If you want to do something, you'll find a way. And with the intention you set up the night before, it makes it a hell of a lot easier just to get up and do it when you wake up. You haven't got to think about anything. Just get on, get shoes on, and do it. Thank you for the follows. Those just joining, welcome. We're coming to the end. Big puddle of sweat on the floor. That's how we start the day. I think this is the steepest bit here. Oh, Cookie behind is catching up. We try to get to the top without dying too much. Oh, there we go. Keep tapping the screen if you're enjoying it. Let's get to the top of this hill. Just need to concentrate on holding this pace. I really don't want to lose the positioning and drop back another pace or pace. Got an influx of people. Morning, those just joining. We've been riding 35 minutes. We've been trying to do these lives every morning to show that self-discipline beats motivation. Oh, if you are enjoying it, keep tapping. Hit that follow button as well. It's all about helping each other get through. And I'm very nearly through this ride. Until I get to the top of the climb. We're nearly there. I don't know if you can see how sweaty my face is. There's a puddle on the floor underneath me. Oh. There we go. About halfway up the climb. It is a bit of a hill, this one. Currently 8%. Heart rate's at 190. I'm literally just trying to hold the gap between me and the guy behind. Or girl. I think it might be a girl. Lighter than me, stronger on the hills than me. I'm not too sure. C123. Really don't know. Probably not Tour de France. Be a different cycling event, if any. Right, nearly at the top. And Cookie, it's gaining. If we can get to the top of the hill, push up and over, we should be okay. Interesting. Oh, fucking hell. There we go, we're 115 metres ahead. The legs are cooked. 192 on the heart rate. We've got 700 metres of the ride to go. We should be able to just coast that one. Oh. I'm nowhere near their level, that's for sure. Man, the watts they can put out and the heart rate is just ridiculous. At the moment, I'm more focused on my gym as well, like the powerlifting side. I am looking maybe at competing this year if I can get my total up a little bit. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so check out some of the gym videos we've been posting. All mostly compound lifts. That's your squat, your bench, and your deadlift. Right, 200 metres to go. We go to this one. And there we have it, guys. 4th place out of 10 riders this morning. And I think the guy that comes second, Ale Mine, I'm going to check Strava because I'm pretty sure that might well be somebody that lives near me. It would be pretty bizarre if it is. There's a guy that cycles around where I live, Alex Mine. So it could well be him. I'm going to have a little look on Strava. But thank you for those that joined. If you enjoyed it, make sure you tune in again tomorrow morning. It'll probably be about the same time, but I don't think it'll be racing tomorrow. I'm going to be recovery ride and then in the gym later on in the day for deadlifts. So there we go. Right, I'll see you all again soon. Once again, if you haven't followed already, hit that follow button and I'll see you all again tomorrow morning.